Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on this heads-up display I got from Amazon. It's around 20 bucks. This is the box. We're going to be installing this heads-up display unit inside of an old school Game Boy case. We're going to open it up and I'm going to show you how I'm going to install it. I got this case from Amazon too. It was like around 13 bucks. So basically you're going to add this inside of here and then close the case to make it look like a Game Boy. And I'm going to show you how it's done. You're going to first open it up, take these 4 screws off. You're going to use this thin aluminum plate to hold the buttons in place. I'm going to show you right now. So you're going to flip this one and you're going to be using this little plate to hold the buttons from falling off. Just like that, and we're gonna be drilling the hole here so it can bolt up to one of these. So we're gonna drill a little hole right here. So you want to make sure before you add this aluminum plate to hold the buttons in place, you want to make sure they're pressed in. You could glue these, but I'm gonna put this plate in there to hold the buttons. You can also glue these points, but I'm gonna be drilling the hole like right there to bolt it up to that one. To bolt it to that one. Okay, these are the tools that we're gonna be needing for this project. We need a drill gun with a drill bit the size of the hole of the aluminum plate that we're gonna reuse. We're gonna use some JB Weld putty or crazy glue, a marker to mark where you're gonna drill the hole, and the 2 screwdrivers that come with the Game Boy case, and a piece of wood. That's all you need. All these tools. Okay, so we put the plate on top of a piece of wood. We're using a drill bit almost the same size of these holes to make it right here, and we're gonna be drilling it right now. All right. Once you drill the hole, it should look like that. You pretty much just drill the hole there. That's what it looks like. And we're going to install it on the case. Okay, once you're finished drilling the hole, that's how it should look like. You drill the hole. That's going to hold the little piece of aluminum in place. We're basically recycling this. This used to be in here. So what's going to happen, you're going to take off your battery cover off. This hole right here lined up to this one right here. That's the reason why you need to drill that hole. So basically, you're going to, once you put the cover on, you're going to see that it lines up, and then you're going to be able to put the bolt here. This other hole right here, does not attach to the aluminum part. You see, it doesn't. So we're just gonna have one hole that attaches like this to that hole. You can also glue these points right here if you want to. But I'm just using this to hold the buttons in place. And then you're gonna be putting your heads-up display unit like that, and you can either glue around there with hot glue or silicone or crazy glue, and you're gonna be putting the cover on, and you're gonna be drilling the hole for the charger for it, or the power wire. That's part right there. So you're gonna be drilling around this area to feed the power to the unit. Okay, so I finished gluing the heads-up display unit to the Game Boy case. I ended up using this tank weld, JB Weld putty. I put it around, I rolled it up, mixed it well, and went around it. And it's dry now. Before it's dry, you want to just cut the excess off with a little razor, go around it. I could have used the crazy glue, but it was too thin and it would go out through the other side, so I ended up using the JB Weld putty. Now it's dry. That's just how it looks. And you flip it over. All it needs is the little screen, and then we're done. And I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, once you tighten the case, now you're gonna have to drill a pilot hole here, and I recommend using like a flashlight so you can really make sure that when you drill, be very careful not to go all the way in so you won't mess up the heads-up display. Just a small little hole, just be careful. That way you can make sure you open it up enough to put your power cord. So you might need a Dremel and a drill just to start the hole, and just slowly make it big enough so you can put the power cord in it. Okay, when you're drilling the hole for the power cord, take your time. Still gotta open it up just a little bit more. But you're using the flashlight to get a better look at it. And I'm using the Dremel really slowly, just opening it up. And using the X-Acto knife to clean the edges around. Okay, once you finish drilling the hole, you can use a little file to go around it to clean up the burrs of it. And now you're gonna be able to put your power cord in there. It should look like something like that. And you're done. Now you can put it on your car. Okay, once you put the screen that goes here around the case, which was here, I just put it on, and now we're gonna test it. We're gonna plug it in. to see how it looks. There it is. Now you have your Game Boy with the miles per hour. And that's how it should be done. We out here, boys. That's how it's done.